Friday, December 8th. Time now is 5:30, and I'm Mylin in for Faith Sidla. Time now is 6:03, and California firefighters are battling yet another brush fire. Nearly 12% of MySpace visitors in October alone were under the age of 18, and so experts say parental supervision is the best way to keep those kids safe. Well, KSEE Sunrise time now is 5:06, and a big Christmas celebration kicks off tonight in downtown Fresno. It seems cheap and fake IDs are helping illegal immigrants bypass U.S. immigration laws and keep jobs here. That's why immigration and customs officials have recently started cracking down on the issue. It is against the law to knowingly hire an illegal immigrant, but the cheap labor is obviously a draw for many employers.
They came up and told us that we had to cut our price.
The charges. Well, in a few days, kids will be out in force going from house to house in search of treats. In Kings County, officials are arming parents with information so they can avoid homes where registered sex offenders live. It's called Offender Watch, and it offers more than standard Megan's Law websites. The new program allows you to sign up so you'll be notified if a registered sex offender moves within a 1-mile radius of your home. You can access the new Offender Watch by logging on to KSEE24.com and clicking on news links. Same-sex marriage advocates are trying to figure out if they won their campaign in New Jersey. The state Supreme Court ruled that same-sex couples are entitled to the same rights as heterosexual couples. Judges have ruled state lawmakers must decide whether the state will honor such relationships as marriage or civil unions. Both sides now are waiting for a final decision.
5:07 now on KSEE Sunrise. Well, I guess you can go ahead and lock in that mortgage interest rate.
That's right. The Fed say rate will stay steady, at least for the time being. We'll have that story in a moment. But first, here's Nicole Pedalides with a look at what's coming up in business news.
For KSEE Sunrise, with the most weather and traffic reports in the morning, I'm Rob Johnson. Now back to Bud and Catherine.
Rob, thanks. Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger is way ahead in the polls, but in his time as governor, he has had plenty of political ups and downs. Jack Nolden is live at Fresno State with more. Good morning, Jack. Well, if you've got some acne scars and wrinkles you'd like to see zapped, you may be in luck. Carol Wang reports on a new laser treatment that could make those worries disappear. Many of these residents asked we not show their faces.
I see them in the morning.
Uh-oh, 2 in a row. That's it.
That wasn't Dr. Phil. In fact, that sounded like me.
That sounded like you.
Yeah.
Hey, do you ever feel like you want to smash a couple of pumpkins?
I can name a few occasions.
Is this one of them?
How about shooting a few from a cannon?
Okay, all right.
All right, you can do those both this week in Maryland. We'll explain.
I'm Rob Johnson. Now back to Catherine.
Rob, thanks. Well, the fight against breast cancer isn't just about treatment, but it also involves research, education, and even emotional support for victims. This weekend, the local Susan G. Komen Foundation holds its 8th annual fundraising race, and for more on that, we're going to go now to Bud on the set.
Now, first at 6, KSEE 24 News, Central Valley's news station.
The Valley's meth epidemic prompts action from hundreds of people who took to the streets in a symbolic march in central Fresno. Good evening, I'm Mylin. Thanks for being with us tonight. With so many lives and families destroyed by the drug, organizers of today's march say they felt compelled to act. It's our top story at 6. Carolyn Bruck joins us now with more. Carolyn. Show of support for Fresno's homeless population. It will be an all-night vigil for a prayer circle, organizers say. Well, finally at 6, a popular card game set a new mark in the record books today. A huge group of people gathered at Appalachian Power Park in West Virginia to set a new world record for the largest card tournament by playing